Hello, collective. This is God. Excuse me. This is divinely guided, chose to seed spiritually 777. How y'all doing? Okay, today I'm going to talk about the lunar, and this is an eclipse in Pisces. So I have some cards here. It's just the Pisces is a card that give you the sun and moon rising cards, and it's like a game, but it's also the expressions of a Pisces, what they would say. Okay, it's just something. I got those cards. Also, is giving you the information. Pisces, and it's a moon. Okay. All right, so also I'm going to bring in the Moonology or Oracle cards and Cosmo Tarot. Also, I have Pluto in here. It's the Oracle of Pluto too. So I have that. And also what was on my mind is being the information of visionary is always thoughts and visionary with the communication Mercury. So that means myself, I do have that placement on my chart, of my natal chart. And then it has all the information, and we're talking about astrology, numerology, and also is different type of clairs, which will be as me as a guide. So that would give you more of audience of music, visionary, and feel. So that means that's going to have some philosophy, psychic ability, seer, visionary. That is who I am as a guide. It's like whatever I think and how I feel, what expressions that I give out to the collective. So that means masculine, feminine. You can use the roles however. This is about the Pisces and the eclipse, okay? And my understanding, I looked as what I was reading the information on about astrology, and that is the planets, right? So I'm talking about Aries. Aries is always the head. It's about you. So that's self. Then, we're in the year of 20. 20 is going to give you judgment, and judgment is either going to be you or being the judge or judge over your head. It's two different things here. So that means the force be with you or you the one doing force to someone else. So therefore, we have time to understand, and I give both, basically, that will give you the information. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I guess the lightning went out. I guess I had to get a light. Let me see something. Oh, there you go. So anyway, the information is just that. So as I see that 20 in the tarot card, it is going to give you judgment. But you look at yourself. That give you the information. Are you being judged to others, or someone else is putting judge on you, or is it the forces that is in astrology, cosmic? That means the planets and the stars align. That means different type of things of astrology, and that is force. Force is like pressure. So pressure, either the cosmic of I call it constellations, or the force is forcing us to do things in the universe. They give you a source, someone, as in something that we are the image of the void. Okay, that means what started in the first place. So that's where I'm coming from. So I have a balance. So it depends on what your cultures and tradition, because I'm coming from all of it. Even I'm coming with the seasons. Okay, I'm going to talk about the seasons and also the calendar, even before Gregory calendar. I'm going to do the Bible, the authors, the philosophy, the music, the genres from the years. I'm going to get all of that information. That's what I'm going to give. And if anything that applies, then you have a choice. I'm not forcing. I'm giving you options and how I can see and what I feel about the information I'm giving out to the collective. Okay, here we go. So Pisces. So let's go ahead and The information that I'm gonna give you some of my understanding and what I've read already for different books and things. Now, some of the things I keep to myself, but my understanding is just for everybody to have their own information, that you have gifts, you have so much that is important that's been applied. And I think it's enough room up under, I would say it's enough stars in the sky. And no need to battle another star when you have enough. And a lot of sky is a place for everybody. No need for competition when you already have one place up there. So it's about the spirit energies. So that was from on the 16th. So that's the 16th that was prior. So yesterday, today's the 17th. So this is here about 16, 17. So that's what I'm dealing with that. So when you know as a 16 is going to be a tower, right? And a tower is a building. But also the building is also going to be yourself too. So in that particular, if it rises in there with the eclipse and all this all together. So the tower is yourself. Something fell off or is a time of fall. If that makes sense. So that means the weather. That means we're going into fall. We coming out from summer. That give you that time of harvest. That means anything, the fruits that would give you the almanac information, cultures and traditions at a time in different areas of the world. That means it could be different somewhere else, but I'm giving out the information from where I'm at. So that's mean that at a time where I'm at is falling. So that means fall, right? And that means at a time where the leaves and the trees, they change. We have some transformation of different things. And we have to always look what the earth is. Because we ought to, I say we ought, meaning otter. Give me otter. Maybe something has to do with an otter that's in the water. Maybe we'll give you the information as soon you will see otters will come out or anything may tie to an otter. It could be somebody it could be a semblance or resonate to somebody that has to symbolic or different things that's connected to otter. But I'm just giving out the information. So that has to do with water. So maybe it has to do with Pisces too, with the water, because Pisces is water. So let's give the information. So I'm gonna be in order because that's it. It's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. So that means Pisces has got to do with secrets, but also has so much gifts with secrets. That also has to do with different type of thoughts. Has a lot to do with subconscious, right? And that is dreams and all kinds of things. Okay, so we're gonna go from there. But when two things. 12 of a calendar is the end of a 12 calendar, but it has a lot of things. But in houses, in astrologies, you have to have the different ones. You have different type of astrology and different type of different things. Numerology is going to get you more understanding with astrology. Now, 12th house is the end of the calendar. Okay. Now, but in numerology, it's going to be 9th house, which that is the spiritual, okay? And spiritual, and then the 12th house is seekers. So when you're dealing with that, that means a person with the number 1, which would be Aries. Aries going to give you the information of the house. It's about you, self and body. So what are you hiding? And even that is giving you the answer is that you're going to be out here and to do a lot of influences right now because things have changed. That means now is a time that's going to get a lot of deep information you're going to bring out into the world with the perception. So the title was the will force you, and it's like the lunar eclipse in Pisces. It's about the force, something that's going to bring to the point that it's going to pressure you down, either to slow you down, or in order to pressure, that means somebody making more pressure on an individual, or you're going to be the one putting pressure on someone else. So either you, in order to get that steamed off of your self, body, or head, then you have to release. Release is something to give off, so that pressure is on you. Does that make sense? So, and that means with the eclipse has an eclipse. It's a clip on that. You know, Pisces, when you get them eclipse, then you know eclipse gonna have to do with what? It's gonna tell you blood moons, right? And that information that's been given. All right, so that means we have to try to figure it out what's clipping on that and why, and what can we release it, you know. So anything else in here? Let's get these cards here. Let's do the Numerology and these cards here. Let's see what they say. See if it's tied to what Aries, first house, and it's going to get that because that's fire. We dealing with fire and water. That's some steamy stuff. You know, when I think about steamy stuff, they have to do with romantic type something. So if anything steamy, it's some hot and water. So they have somebody that is a masculine or feminine. And I say it could be a masculine or a female that has fiery in them. You know, fire has wands in tarot card. And then as far as watery would be something that is Pisces, you know, Cancers, and excuse me, Scorpio. Has to do with emotional, and some types it has to do with home, comfortable, also just beauty, also with water. That means that is purified, clean, and a lot of little things with water. It's deep too, and that deep in Scorpio and Pisces with the knowledge with Pisces and different other things is experience and emotional with home. Okay, so here it is right here. The answers you need are coming. Now we just passed that. That's Gemini. So this here is full moon in Gemini, but it's giving you, Gemini gonna give you communication. That's number third house. Third house is gonna give you thoughts, and they're gonna give you your communication, which is voice, speak. To me, it's number three, freedom. Always gonna be that to me because it is, to me, it's thought and that together. So it has to do with your thoughts and patterns. And with that, subconscious too. Depends if it's retro. You know, like I say, the planets have already has been locked. I have never, now I'm like I said, 49 years, okay? 49 years gonna give you a lot of information. They'll let you know that I have never seen so many planets so lined up like that, especially retro. Then we're dealing with a lot of gifts. Then we have solar return, which is Saturn returns, which is going to give you Jupiter. A lot of things as gifts that's being given. And this is an individual. So it's like nothing have I known in my understanding. I watched a lot of astrologies as young, and I understand about different people that are astrologers and some ones that have said a lot of things that have not never in this time. So this is the, no one knows. This is like a new challenge. And I think we always think we had it already planned and things, and now we're kind of like a lot of people like we're kind of, we're looking for right? And I kind of think it's already been done with everything absorbed with 19, year 19. And I think now we're at a time, 20 is always about you, about your judgment, how you judge others. And judgment will give you back 10. Well, 10 will give you that information. And I try to keep the water over here. Career, you know. But it's like your experience on with you putting in, and my understanding that is what we're looking at, that self-realization of career and judgment, how you judge other people, and also how other people judge you as an employee. Okay, so that's coming here. I'm not gonna do, since I have so much in here, I don't want to put too much in here because I know I'm gonna get one more. It's too much. Ooh, it's too much. That's a lot. Well, it says here, I'm just gonna do what they have here. I don't, it just fell on the floor, so. All right, this one here is giving you a time to give. It says a time to give rather than take. It's in Virgo. Okay. This one is you're very close to achieving your goal. That's the gibbous moon. And the other one is it says work through your fears. New moon is Scorpio. Okay, so that's the door. The door is going to give you that. To me, it's really an extra one. But the door is giving you, this is going to be in order because, to be honest with you, we're in fall. So we're dealing with Virgo and Scorpio. But to me, the first thing be past. Past is the previous, right? So this is past. So we already went through that already. So that means that the answers you need are coming. And that means it's a conclusion now. Because this particular Pisces is giving you the closing of this door. And it's telling you, work through the fears. That's the door. Because past, present, and this is future will always surrounds ahead on here. So that will give you, you're very close to achievement of your goal. And the answers you need are coming. All right, this is present. It's a time rather to take. It's a time to give rather than take because the harvest is here. I mean, the fruits of you've been given, and that means the abundance. Gather and give to others. And this is a time of harvest. See, almanac is the cultures that we already have for our traditions from our ancestors that's been given. Everything has been given. And we already know how to do that. You know, my understanding why so much force. When either someone is, you already then a completed absorbent of 19 of that whole year, then why is it so much force now? Does that make sense? It's important. Work through the fears of the dark because when it fall, a person, when I look at a tower, as I was reading, the understanding about a tower, it has something to do with the individual, and it'd be Aries. And Aries will be that because if something fell, somebody hit it and they fell now. So now it's a time to gather, and if that's someone individual may need a hand to lift them back up and give instead of taking away from you already have. Okay, I think that's it right here. All right, so give you some more information as far as it's about careers again, which it is. It's creating and launching. If it's creating it, then that means Virgo right here is going to give you that create. That's like birthing something, right? So in that birthing of that careers is the job that you're working with, or someone else is being as an entrepreneur. This they building things, whatever such that is, masculine or feminine collective. So that is going to be that queens and kings to me, because I still understand, we're still in Leo because there's a reason why, and that is because it's about the kings and queens. Okay, that's individual with on yourself. So this is really strong about that, about the line, and line is very important, and I understand that because it's got to do with the past, about thoughts and communication, and it also give you twins. It could be a family, friends, or community that has to do with the past and previous. All right, I'm about to give me something to drink. So that means somebody is thirsty and dry mouth. If that may be somebody, and this could be in the past. Okay, so something has to do with that twin. Like I say, twins has a lot to do with marriages, and I seen it in there. So I might as well go. And we got this. I'm gonna say divine. When you're divine, you connect to the source, which would be Cosmo up there. So whoever you tie with, and also bring the information that has to do with subconscious and spiritually. Okay, and some things you don't understand, but still you're trying to figure it out yourself. But then maybe they're trying to get you to understand to keep you where everything is fine. Okay, and you're not used to that. So it's a lot of change of new coming from all the way from 490 out. That's a long time. It's like not hundreds. I mean, it's a long time. 490,000. It's like long, 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 and there's a lot of that. I put that in there because we have different type of calendars. We have before and after, and therefore we have so much that have been added to all of it, and it's we're at a time to be able to give out the information of the past because it's necessary. Experiences for everybody, and to learn it's okay for let them be as experienced and be able to understand about something that they went through or to experience and give it to another, because that's the same thing you pass around to the peas and give it to another, and same as a time to give rather than take. Also, and give you I was like, what was on me was clairaudience and music. I love music. So the first one was slow down. That means a person is an individual, which will be an Aries, masculine, feminine, and it's a time to slow down. Fall kind of give you that information. Fall is going to give you more time or the evening, dark time, than it will the light. So now you get an opportunity to get some rest, more hours than before. Okay. Then also, the information, it has to do with queens and men. So they also give me some information of 1980 of the music, the queens and different, people that I know, and I don't want to put too much in there because it's too lots of going on, and I don't want to be in a mess with other things. I'm just everything that I bring is Google or YouTube or whatever is the music that I apply. I don't want no problems, so I gotta be careful what I'm saying, but because I don't want no problem, because 9 out of 10 is pre, because I've watched it. The music is giving me the information that is more of a ability to the energy. That was 1981. If that someone remember 1981, so it's like certain things in the 80s, right? And 9 to 10 is like going into 8, going in 9. You talk about stars. That's all I'm dealing with, 8, you know. So with the 80s, 8 will still get that 8th house. 8th house is still going to give you that things of transformation in that of that year, and also very dark. All right. So at that time, it's just transforming into the next one. So with the 80s, also it give you 8, and 8 will give you in calendar will give you the queens and kings. All right. So given that understanding, and let's get into it. We're gonna talk about the women and the queens. So we're on these honey bunnies. Now, honey bunnies, you know, women can be silly sometimes. You know, I'm gonna go on in the feminine. I'm gonna say what I'm saying, but we can be in a position sometimes to be silly. Sometimes we don't use our wisdom with Pisces. That's what Pisces is giving you, that wisdom and intuition. And that's why he clicked on there. So we have to get some understanding about honey bunny. Now, I'm like who I am as divinely guided. I see lights everybody. I believe everybody has everything gifts. That's what I'm gonna talk about it, and I can give you the positive and the negative. So this be what I'm gonna say. Now I know women, we be silly sometimes. You know, with the twin gonna give you the past. It's something you connected with marriage, family, friends, and whatever you was connected. Okay, marriages or not. Sometimes you're tied with all kinds of things, and we don't know the understanding about how we be tangled with a lot of things, and sometimes we not using our wisdom. And when I get back to that, they give you that 4th house. So let's get the 4th house. A masculine can be in the same role because he can be in that same type of role due to the functions of being silly. Okay, and the given information. First of all, let's look at myself. I always give my little rant. I'm gonna say this. I've been through something, and I'm still learning. I don't think I will never stop learning. Okay, and that's the purpose of experience. And I'm not better than nobody else. Don't want that, because I can't. I just want to be myself. And sometimes that kind of harms other people because I'm free spirit. You know, I just be what I want to say. I cuss in a minute, and then I'm like, yeah, I did say it, and forgive me, move on. But some people don't want to. And sometimes the person giving out the information, they may have to release things. So when we're dealing with honey bunnies, it's always abundance, and that means abundance to me as a feminine will be to me as in kings and queens will be duchess. Duchess is dowry. They have the money. And even the kings had kids, and they had money up under there. That's wills, contract, deeds, and everything, insurance, whatever. That means the king and the queens make sure the children was taken care of. Okay, and when we on the honey bunny, so either the king or the king and queen is gonna watch it because that's their money, that's their dowry. So they're gonna pay attention to what's the abundance of honey bunny. Honey is like bees and bees, and you know bees got honey, so therefore that give you workers. Somebody was working over a queen, so that means some soldiers here. We got knights in around. Okay, they watching. So therefore, because the honey bunny has diaries. Okay, sometimes, like I said, honey bunnies been a little fuzzy too. They get plump now. They get real plump, and the more plump it is, the more abundance is absorbed. That means it's like she's very healthy and wealthy, and she's either gonna have babies, and she always birthing. Okay, so we're in that, like I said, Virgo, and that gonna give you the information because she create all the time, and they give you that empress energy. Okay, so but don't cast your pearls. Okay, they give you back the communication and will get you back in Gemini and come back at the past here. Watch them pearls and learn from the past already. All right, so we don't need to go back to that, and we don't want to take the pearls and put swine, which will be goat or the pig, and that will give you a little bit of the biblical, give you the information about certain scripture that's in there. Now this is for you or whoever. Now I'm just giving out the information. I can't make you. This is what I'm giving out. No, you don't have to be in that position, or if you already went through it. It's one or two, negative or positive. Pearls can be cast. A person can cast you in that transit energy. That means somebody can put that the pearls that you already apply, that somebody can put something as to make it not clean and transit it to you individually. Okay? And that's the wisdom of the Pisces going to give you that information that you should know. Okay, and now we're in this fall now. This is a time for you to keep your wisdom and your eyes visionary up on, because right now I believe reading the information that those wolves that's been put like could be little pearls over your own eyes down the, or it could be wool, or it could be those shells that you wisdom, the intuition that you already know has been taking over covers of your eyes. Now they're going to be take those off of those little pearls. You know, pearls is very important. I mean, it's in the water, and to be honest with you, different places of this world. There's other places that have those shells. You wouldn't believe how pretty, colorful of pearls. Not just white; they all colors. You know, certain things that we don't look and we don't go and find to see that if it's real or not. But it is a lot of things that we don't know about the earth and how things apply. We're still learning. We'll always be. Moving on. So casting on, anybody can do that. That's somebody putting a pole and somebody fishing. So if you're doing with fishing in a pole, that's what we're talking about in a pole. Also, if we're talking about that, that would give you something that you do if going to fish. But in different type of I call it virtual type of technology, then that's somebody fishing with the PHINSIN. Gee, I think I'm saying it correct. But that means somebody doing that, then that information got to do with malware. They have to be careful about the negative part of a new world, a new virtual, or new things that we're using. It's quite new. Okay, new is still a baby too. Understanding that, because it would be a baby to us, because this is like we just started all of this now. Now I'm seeing we're the baby, but I believe this has been done for years ago. But that's my business. Now that's for some, but I kind of think it's new to us. But if we're dealing with technology or computers, then you have to understand that what was first was you first. You had your own computer. Okay. Now this is something new added to already that's been applied. Okay. So, anything that resonates has to do in your city with the music or of some of the lyrics in the 1980s that I was saying slow down, that has a lot to do with the 80s. But it still give you value and self-realization, and also give you spiritual too, all at the same time. Now, this giving you information about the women. Sometimes you can put yourself in a position about the money. The money gets you in trouble sometimes when you connected to different type of things that it has connection. Okay, this can be with your thoughts and patterns, and also give you that communication. All right, so don't cross over to do other things in order to make wealth, in order to bring, because you forget something. Because the money, you forgot about what's important though. You know, to call it, when you be looking for money all the time, women could be a name for that. But you know, now men could do the same thing in the same function. So women and the men, they said, I think digging. I put in, yeah, hunt dig. It's like the digging, you know, digger or dig, what do you want to call it? But it's like, to me, you could be in that type of pleasure type of thing. That still be kings and queens, because of pleasuring, because the heart, you know, and with that you get to that will give you fifth house pleasure, and then sixth house gonna give you health. So those two little things, be careful on that, because when that pleasuring and be a person of the appearance on the outside, and also give you the health. So do too much of that pleasure in certain type of health will be body, then you already know what that is. That means you pulling somebody up, what you look on the outside, getting into trouble with stuff, because you really got to know, or really need to know a person, right? But this still go back from past. I think we have learned about this type. I think it has to do with that money and the women, their diaries, and how you place and who you mix with and who you married to. That's gonna give it right here. Now, I always say anything about the partial lunar eclipse to give you astrology placements and different nodes and planets and align, and really with the north and south node. To me, it's like South Pole, North Pole, and South Pole. But nodes, right? That information is like a signal. It's like a magnet to each one. It depends on in the world that places whether that north node. You would know that. Um, I'm giving you the twilight and breaking dawn energy right now. I think that sixth house is going to give you that the information that I looking in here that will give you back in health again. So something to pay attention about that. Um, Also, it's something about a canon. Canon is can also remind me of biblical information. There's a lot of things that's going to be with the Pisces secrets going to come out at this time. Um, mean a lot of transformation and death, which is going to be in the eighth house. Going to be Scorpio information, which is right here. Work through your fears. Okay, a lot of things when you give out the information and somebody give you the influence and who's giving it to you, it's time for you to kind of like, it's okay. You can still go through it. Okay. Um, Giving you a lot of information, a lot of content, videos and things are going to be out and giving out information. And it is really about time machine. I had a video a couple days ago, and I put that on there. And it has to do with time. Time is going to give you time, Aquarius. And Aquarius is going to give you community, you know. And that's your wisdom and intuition and understanding with the time, with the 12th house of secrets. That is 12 going to 11. And so that's for, I see 11 in there. So let's put it like that in the houses. I would say that that's something for the Pisces should have the wisdom, intuition about that in the secrets that's behind. You know what I'm saying? So, we also have to, be careful too, because sometimes, we just want to give out information and tell what you know, and sometimes you don't know, you just open. But just be yourself and don't worry about it, because the fear is a lot of fears is really is placed on force right now. But you're supposed to go through the fears though, like the card is telling you. Um, give about Earth again, meaning casting the shadow of change, a visual appearance. So that means a time again in Virgo. We're in that time here. So we're talking about time. So that giving you the house is 11 community, still in that in Virgo. 6th house is going back and forth. So you're going health in that. So yeah. So it's shadow time visual. So that let me bring off that plate. When the harvest is like that, you get all the information. But to me, I would say, fall is going to give you different things for trends for what you did add. So if you add, and I call it like I'm from the South, so we're going to say it, and I'm going to say you eating or you've ate or have food that been placed. So eating is EATEN, eating, or you go back into the earth is telling me eating. And that's what giving you. So earth is giving you the information right now. So earth is giving you the information. So harvest is important. And sometimes you're going to need that for soups and teas. After all, you went from winter, that spring, and also summer. So all the information that you have put in, now the body is going to tell you what's going on. This is how I done for a long time. So the body going to tell you. You have own intuition going to tell you what's needing. So right now I'm saying soups is necessary in teas because you have to, what you put in, your body is ready to release it. And there's the time when everybody's like looking around, it's the time releasing what you've been putting in, and that has your body gonna have to start releasing all the information, toxics, and certain things you put in, and they're gonna have you, time of, if you have sinus issues, uh, I call it a different type of allergic to different we'll call it. I can't say it, but anyway, different type of if you're allergic or allergies and different other things, that is really of a time that your body is releasing of your body. So that means everything from pores and of such. So it's going to give you a time to keep it. So if the fall is absorbed, is reflecting of the sun, and it's going to hang in there for a long time, then it's for you to bring in that warmth back in. How can you do that? That brings fragrances, flowers, different type of things, salts, different things to be able to attain, which will what you already then the body has doing its work. So, but it keeps you with you balanced and still remain of the sun absorbed. So you can do all kinds of way to use for absorb the sun in the fall. If that makes sense. That's a little health right there. Um, Still about the dark in the sky because it is. It's this dark time now. A person like me is giving me the information right this right through your face. With especially with the Pisces. Oh my gosh, the subconscious dream. I mean, you talking about the subconscious, all kinds of thoughts, and at night you get those dreams. Oh my gosh, you don't like, oh my god, I gotta go through this again. This is it right here. It's gonna be all right. Also, I see that it is some blood moons coming. You know, I've kind of like watched a lot of stuff of different things that I watch content, which would be different things past and things that I've watched the videos. And then it's how blood moons and all. You better pay attention to those. But it's not always. It's just always giving you. It could be something that you need to be in tune, and it could be about yourself or what's around. But it's just for you though. Also, I have the Erie Canal, and if you have anything on Erie Canal, maybe they have something to do at a time, in a time or a year or whatever that it's connected. That's that one. Also, I have BB King in here as a clairaudience, which will be Thrill is Gone. And also giving information. Good a man should. It's a good man should do what? Or a good woman should do what? So that's a question on there. But BB is talking about the thrill is gone. What's been thrill? Could it be something that's married to somebody? It could be breakups and makeups, and a lot of people are divorcing. You know, that's information, a lot of things with that. That's gonna give you that I give you the twins with that would be what tied in. Also give you number five. Five house is going to deal with that. And I give you her font of a tarot card. So it could be something that is either going to be married or divorces. So it means somebody's going that is a lot of things that are destined. If it's being destined to you want another partner, or that means some type of partnership, and whoever that is. So you would know that. But that's what I'm seeing in here. I see that destiny and fate, karma and legacy. So that means that something that's been already destiny, they give you the cosmic energy, universal law, whatever fate. Also has karma. Karma gonna give you the 8th house, which is always well, it's gonna give you 20, but it's gonna give also this right here. Because something that may have something that is in, like I said, in death gonna give you Scorpio information. Okay, getting close. I said I'm gonna do 1 hour. Because when a full moon, you have to give all the information when it's astrology. It's the eclipse. Eclipse sometimes is 2 or 3 hours. It's really what it is, to be honest with you, okay? So, legacy. This is about legacy. This has the north and soul, north and soul. There you go. I wasn't trying to say that. It's about your soul, okay? But north and south, those are those astrology of north node, okay? You know, I would say go to the north node. You know, a long time ago, the north node is going to give you the star. It aligns you, okay? Keep you lined up. You know, south is always going to be negative, what it is, but you need both in order to be okay. You need to know about truth. Truth is going to take you strong and be able to take that strong drink. And even if you decide you want to bring a strong drink, but the fruit has been applied. Right now, we got wine. We have other type of spirits is around, and with one, you have two spirits in vamp in one block. So spirits is around, and vamp and different type of electric cigarettes. Everybody is like this. I don't know which one is the popular now, but everywhere I see is two in one block. So if that resonates to somebody. But if I give you back in harvest, then it's time for people that are going to use wine and different liquors. And that liquor is spirit. So different spirit has their own tie to something. When you read your spirit, because you're going to drink it. So make sure you know what you're putting in, because it applied, and that's your business. Okay? Deep Truths with Pisces and Secrets. And there you go, because that is somebody gonna have to sit down on that, because it's also gonna give you out the revealing of hunt and what the hunters are and where it's coming from. Place, surround, all over. It's gonna give out the information. I got Wild Wild West up in here. I got Wild Wild West. I got the biker club on West End. I got that in here. Charlie Angels. That's like movies. These are movies here for you can go and get understand what's on as a guide, just to saying something. It's like, there it is. All right. So it could be a lot of things going on with that. I'm in Texas, so I get information big deal. So a lot of stuff going on in here. Tip. And we still on targeting. With the pandemic, it was like prior of the 2020. It's still big. It's like people is very delicate with that. You gotta be careful, and for ones that lost. And I'm giving condolences on that. I just been saying, I'm just trying to be balanced. A lot of things people are still trying to heal from loss, from people that's gone and haven't seen them, right? And now you have a depression time, mental, and also being victimized too, in order to make money with victimized. That's the biggest thing. Victimized has been making money. That's the biggest thing going on here. Victimize and making money. And also making money, victimize, depression, and also making money is mental. That's the number one going on. Mental right now should be given. Anybody, they getting paid very well. Okay. Now, my understanding, that's the information I'm going to give out. Now, if you don't need help, there's other places to do that. Now, I say try to figure out how to deal and be your own doctor. But if you can't do that, then there's other places that you can go. Now, that I'm gonna be honest. Now, that's me. That's a balance, okay? And sometimes you might need a friend. You might need a doctor. Now, here's another one here. Dragnet. Dragnet still got the Los Angeles in there to me. If you watched it, it's Charlie Angels and all of that. But what all of that is giving you, you're your own detective now. You wise and you cracking up all this information, influence. You up here exposing everything. I mean, TV. I don't know how that's gonna be. To me, digital is gonna be the number one thing, and I don't know what they're gonna do with TV. Seem like the series is like, I don't know how that's gonna do. You know, it's like a lot of things is old but new, and now everybody's on YouTube, and they're giving you all social on different type of platforms and stuff. So that's what I'm seeing. Investigate and strange series, because a lot of things with Dragnet, it's a lot of information, and Dragnet is important. So 8 and 7 gonna give you the information anyway. So, like I said, pleasure, and also give you pleasure. Also, self unconditional love and relationship. Libras and with the court system too. It's all in here with Dragnet because it has to do with detective and also courts. So that is going to give you investigate of strange series, and we're in that time right now. They give you some clues, blues, give you different type of things as movies, as rituals all the time. I've seen nothing but rituals out here. I'm like, okay, a lot of things give you mystic and things from long time. Last night I watched Carnival, and I ain't watched that. I seen it one time, but I forgot. It's old, so I think it's in 1980s or something like that. But it's giving you past things, you know, like I said, the answers you need, it says that you need are coming. So there's a lot of things that we don't know. There's different things hidden on this information. You might, with new eyes, will give you new things. That's what's going to be pulling off the wool off your eyes. So that's where it's giving out the information. A lot of ominous cults, a lot of people organization. I know in the pandemic, was a lot of people have their own little cults and camps and different things, and different type of organization, work settings, and different groups. Okay, they got a lot of Wild Wild West groups. Maybe it's the movies or bikers groups and stuff that I'm looking. Offices, different type of things. Tempting other pleasuring with kings and queens. What that is going to give you different type of money, and you forgetting about your own self, but you kind of doing certain things to bring money, you know, and so much all the money, then you forget about how to take care of yourself, about yourself, because you put more money emphasis than you do yourself. You looking for money all the time. Yeah, so romance. So if you doing the call centers and romances with the work setting, they don't never play. It's always a problem. You ever work with someone and you have romancing, it's always a mess. It's kind of romancing a stone. Maybe that's a movie about that. Maybe that's got something resonate to that. But any type of work, and if you're doing some type of investigation and stuff, and then you dealing with that, that's gonna mess with the workplace if that's somebody. Okay. This just giving you to get ready for the truth, because deep truth is coming in Pisces. You know, I give something to a few good men. You can't handle the truth. Give you that information. That had a lot to do with military trials and different things, telephone and cell phones. That had a lot to do with that. Also giving you the conclusion of all of this. After you done went through the answers that's coming, and now what's coming now is the conclusion. I think I had a video that has to do with the conclusion on a video. So that means that collective masculine feminine. That is just a time. It's like the reaching of a door. It's been closed. If that's someone, if it resonates, because then I questioned everything. Well, why is it, unless you are still okay, so you're still working on the process. This thing is over your head. It's right here. The reason why I question it, because why is it shut? And it says you're very close to achieving a goal. So that's the reason why I questioned it, why the doors are shut. But you still, it's like you're achieving over your head. It's like it's close, and then over your head, it's like you're right there at it. And it's right there. It's just getting at the conclusion of it all. Somebody is needing that. Somebody's been needing the ending of this conclusion of whatever's going through from past, previous, like I said, past here. The answers and the time give rather than take. So, but I kind of like, if you give this, then you might get the more information if you give right now. You may get the information, give some more to others. And then that information that you've been waiting on, then you'll get it after that. But so go ahead and do that, and that will be something like a guide to kind of help you, whatever you got the question. Mm-hmm. I think I done gave everything else. I think it was an Aries, And like I said, when you do, I gave that information. That's that fire, with Aries, and then water, steamy of that. I think I gave that. Mm. Oh yeah. Also, when it's dark like that, candles is necessary. Uh, However, salt baths, like I said, you can also they have salt candles now. That's good, and salt for baths and different things. And like I said, vinegars is good too. When you go on different type of when you have allergies and different things, sinus and stuff like that. What they call them, potties, neti potties is necessary. That's still a little health going on in there, and certain things that we can use um, that you always have at home. These are stuff for home that you may not have the money to pay all for sinus and what you call that, allergies and different things. It's necessary because you may not have it, but you can have it all right here at all time. Uh, um, yeah, Neptune. That's it right here. Neptune. When you're dealing with Neptune, you're dealing with the Pisces. Pisces is going to give you all the information, but also Neptune is it's like the secrets at home. Like the secrets at home, then I'm telling you about different things at home you already have, but the secrets is at home. You may work at home, or you are just at home. But to my understanding, it's about home is comfortable, so that information is easy for you to do what you need to do. And it's still in that spiritual house, the ninth house. And ninth house gonna give you Sagittarius, and that is about the phoenix arising. You coming from all that. You leaving from death, then going into the ninth house, and that still 8, 9 is stars. So we're still talking about the stars and wars and competition about yourself and what you're doing. So we don't need a competition on anything. It's enough stars in the sky, and that means that night sky. Also give you, if it's the individual that fall from the tower of that was on the 16th, the next one's going to give you the information. So you're talking about spirited and energies. It gives you a dragon does not always have to be slain. It can sometimes be befriended. It's still about time to give rather than take. A dragon. Dragon has all type of elements, and also is very wisdom, and that is different types of a dragon. Depends on what color it is, and there's a lot of information about dragons. Um, but it don't need someone back in the time of this um, to kill a dragon. And to kill a dragon is like Earth's been given. Now, a long time ago, they were killing dragons a long time ago in different of type of age, years ago. But if that has to do with dragon, a lot of it has to do with go on Netflix because I believe it has to do with the dragon in there, some information on that. But you don't have to be slaying it, and make it a fall. You can befriend it. So this may be the Empress. Duchess, about your dragon. You know, get more information. And you be yourself. Now, I'm giving you that information. The next one is the Aquarius. You're the star. So you deal with star and stuff that fell. Some fell going in fall season, and now you rise up. Then rise up in community. Okay. And that is 16. We'll give you that card. We'll give you the information of following. So be careful on that. To me, be careful on that Libra self-realization, because that causes problems with family and friends. Give you the head is a map, and the heart is the guide. They give you the map. Map gonna give you Earth, and the heart is gonna guide it. So it's a lot of information. They give you the day of perseverance. Let's see. Okay. Need one card, because I done gave the oracle. Let's do a tarot card. You can always subscribe on Divinely Guidance Chosen Star Seed Spiritually 777, and also the other one that I have is video. It's the content on mine. So I have it's just being open. Some of the things I do have some experience and different things I read a lot, so you can go and subscribe. There he is right here. The Fool. So the Fool to me is after 9 is like the next one is the Fool. The Fool also gives you the number 22. 22 give you the information you're important, first thing important, and your full journey is necessary. Experience instead of someone's controlling it all the time. It's very important. This is for, I mean, to the point, I'm open in giving all the culture and traditions and different things that are, a lot of people have different type of religions and cultures and traditions, but this right here telling you how to fool is a good thing. That because a lot of 22 give you the master that you went through the process. This giving you the star, and that is the star is the one that is going to be the Fool. Not a bad thing in different astrology and different things. Now it's just open-minded and giving good things. Some people get scared with new ideas, right? You have to work through the fears of new things. If I have to, I point out them and give you a rant. I think I was 3rd grade, 4th grade. I did not like computers. I thought they was weird. And it was a box, the big old box, and I did not like them at all. So still in a little bit in there because I'm still learning about technology. But I'm just being honest. I thought it was the weirdest thing, but I had to go through the process of I have to use it in order to do now. So it's like new technology. It's new, but you have to work through it. So that's for my little rant. All right, so the Fool. So let me see what the Fool say on this particular one. So dealing with a lot of information, I just want to say something. And it's very important. Your God is very important. It is so important. And for me to keep constantly saying that, it's because it's the wisdom and intuition. And it's always, you look at yourself and other people. And it's just like, just be. Regardless of if anyone else is forcing it, just keep on doing it. You have to fight for everything that's been given. The Fool sometimes is nice, not knowing what to expect. So go with it. Okay. It says enjoy the unknown. Work through the fear. Okay. And what to expect. It's like I said, time to give now, to receive. Answers coming. You're very close achievement of the goal. That's good things. It's Pisces. That's Eclipse for y'all. Now, give you upside down because I have to give you that anyway because I'm going to do balance. Don't let your it says navigate. Navigate. It's not the gate. It's a navigate. There it is. It says, don't let your navigate turn into thoughtless decision. Meaning, stop checking you all the time. You already got the answers. Pisces and thoughts in here, giving you I'm gonna give you the devilness and giving you a peace sign in here, give you a little water in here. Let's give this here. This is gonna be the cards here that I have. Text for your ex. Text for your ex is a game. So I'm giving you Pisces energies, green energy. That would be, my understanding, I'm put Pisces, but green is gonna be Earth, which is gonna be Pisces, Virgo. This is something here. Oh, Taurus. So, excuse me. So the Earth is going to give Virgo, Taurus. What's this song? I know, let's say it again. Capricorn. It's the reason why. Because Capricorn is the career. And this is the main thing anyway. But it's about money and how we handle it and what kind of money would we use. Casting out. Don't cross yourself to try to get money in order to do things now. Just go with the flow. Don't cross yourself up trying to get money all the time. Checking what about yourself? After you do that, you're gonna put yourself get money and then you tied to all kinds of stuff. And I think this is what this is really going on. Let's see what the thoughts say. Wrong card. It's right here. It says, when are you free? Somebody that's got the peace sign in here. Okay, let me see something else. So somebody asks you, when are you free? Because somebody got a question. You be a masculine or feminine. That's too much. Oh, I'm going to take it anyway. That's it. Now look here. You know, a conversation going on here. Okay. It says right here, I have a serious question for you. And the next one is, you really should make your Venmo private. Can you see that? And the next one, you keep a lot of lights on at night. Somebody talking. This is Pisces. Aries. Okay, and the next one is how your newest victim. See? How, it says house. your newest victim. Now, okay, then I tell you about the victimizing, making money of others because mental, because we went through the pandemic and people use them for your gifts. That's making money for victims. And also give you investigation too. A lot of stuff going on, targeting individuals, all that together. It's a lot. And how to deal with all this. It's a conclusion that's coming. Because I believe there's a conclusion. I've seen it more than once. So that conclusion for me to give you the wisdom and intuition. So all of this stuff here is it's an ending for it, okay? That's what I'm going to give out the information there. Because this here, and that's on that 5, there's going to be pleasure. And that pleasure, it put another person in that position. If I put Aries, Aries going to give you number 1. 1 going to give you the magician and creating all the mess. Okay? And 12 is going to give you that information of stuck energy, which is tarot, which will be the hangman. That information going to give you that. So that I'm going to give you that now. So that means it's falling from it. Okay? That means conclusion is coming. Work through the fears because that you went through it. And this is the ending of it. Okay? Then you start over again. All right? So, so I'm going to get tied to that. When are you free? So this particular is a victim. Be careful on that. Right here. Be careful with these two here. Alright. So watch that. That's your intuition. Because it's really trying to put you in a victim mode. Okay? Stuck energy. Okay, this one is, I have serious questions for you, and you really should make your Venmo private. So, you know, when there's a little devil here, so the devil is really trying to have serious questions with you. But be careful, because the devil is giving you the information. But with that, devil's going to give you that purple. Purple going to give you that wisdom. This somebody know how to put you in a position or ask the question, and also give you, you really should make your private. Either because they already surveilling it. So this person is watching. These are what you call them, jeepers creepers. You know, that be searching. You know, you gotta be careful with that. Okay, about your information. There's somebody watching it. That's your money. Venmo has to do with your card. That card has to be over your cell phone, and they've been watching for a while. Okay, be careful with that. And Venmo has been changed. So let's go on in here. Venmo and Zelle. It's hard to even get anything you're using in a grocery store. And now it's like it's really hard to use your card normally, even banks. So if you're going to ATM, there's a lot of things have changed. So be careful with that. I don't know, it's probably going to be temporary or not. I don't know, but I know it's making it hard for individual to have Venmo and Zelle. It's be careful with that. I'm just saying. And it's like you keep a lot of lights at night. And the reason why is probably because it's dark. In order to keep where you can see. So if that's mentally, it's because you're trying to keep that that intuition that's been given with Pisces. So that's something for you supposed to keep the light and to get the understanding in the dark. Okay, that's for someone. All right, subscribe on Divinely Guided Control Star Seed Spiritually 7, and that's Spiritually 7. Oh, and I'm dry. I get some drink. I'm just giving out the information. So this will be an eclipse. So a lot of information that I gave out. Movies, music, and anything that can tie to anything that's going on with the eclipse. Okay? It has a lot of information. Well, you have a wonderful day. Bye.